Divine presence. What is that? So, in this webinar, I want to open up divine presence. Divine presence for me is direct connection with Source, Supreme Consciousness, God, Allah, whatever your belief systems are. And it's that ability to be the vessel of creation, of Source consciousness, of the divine vessel, the living true God within you that has always been there and has been covered up by all the different programming and trauma which we've been releasing in all the webinars. So I feel very blessed that we're at this stage, and it's really, on evolution wise, it's a huge evolution step that the system now is focusing on the divine presence. So the divine presence, the divine spark is all around us and it's within us. And if we can make space on a daily basis to connect to the divine supreme creator within us, around us, and bless it in the small moments of, I know I'm looking, out here and I can see the bamboo, the leaves, the reflection of the sun. For me, that is the divine presence, for the beauty of, I'm at the Parthenon in front of me, that's the divine presence. So the feeling within my body, and then bringing gratitude to the divine presence, but making space for the divine presence to come more into your life, more into your heart, and to bless it around you. And the more intention you put on a daily practice and make it your daily practice to connect to the divine presence, the more of that frequency, if you call it frequency or intelligence, it will activate and it will become you, its center stage in your life. So if you imagine yourself, you're on a stage and there was loads of curtains in the way, and now we've stripped away all the curtains representing all your shadow aspects, your pain body, different parts of you. And what's left is the purest part of you, the part that was always there and the part that was hidden in the background. So in this webinar, what I'd like to do over these 4 webinars would be to open up the space to invite, evoke your divine presence up in your heart, in your cells, in your life, that you have a daily interaction and connection in your life daily with the divine presence within you, around you. And then you will be a container of holding that sacred frequency within your daily life. And that will be reflected through your presence when you walk into a room. It will be through your aura. It will be through your eyes, your heart. And then the more it becomes active in you, the more you will become present and realize and be grateful that it's all around us. It's that moment, I don't know, you look at your pet, that connection with your child, that connection with a friend, with your partner, that moment of pure connection. That is when you can see the light within all of us, because the divine presence is in everyone. And if you can become a more full container with the divine presence within you, around you, you will be center stage to activate that or anchor this frequency, this aspect of your soul, this godly state, this supreme intelligence within you, within your heart, and within the field around you. And then you'll awaken it all around you, inner, outer world. At the moment, there's a huge shift on the planet at the moment with AI, for example. Now, AI, as people give their ability to connect with their intuition, you can use it as a tool, but then how do you use it? So if it's giving you a lot of knowledge, which it can be used for knowledge, you're going to lose your connection with yourself, with your spark, with your light, and you will give the ability to discern, to create, to manifest, to AI, which is an artificial intelligence and field. And for me, it's really crucial at the moment to know thyself and reconnect with the purest and most powerful part of you. There are negative forces around us and within the world which know that the divine spark, the divine intelligence, cannot be matched with its strength, with its power of creation and purity. So we've been masked and mask programmed to be distracted, to be programmed, to be detached through different medicines as well from our body. So in this webinar, I'd like to detach from the fog, the distractions, the divide and conquer, and drop back into your purest and most powerful state that cannot be captured, that cannot be programmed. You can create, you are a direct embodiment of creation. And we were programmed to believe we're not, that there's an altar in the way of that in some religions. So, born with sin, that separates you from creation. So for me, it's a direct connection to honor that I have a direct, meaning all of us have a direct connection with God, with the Supreme Intelligence, with Allah, with whoever you want to call it, in whatever belief system or your works for you. And when you connect with that aspect on a daily basis, it communicates through you because the truth is embodied within you because you become a full embodiment of the Supreme Creator. And that is unstoppable and that is so powerful because that is absolute truth and is needed on the planet at the moment. So, as there's a huge disconnect coming in at the moment with AI, for example, and programming and lots of different things trying to take free will, free speech away. For me, that is something to almost laugh at because you're much more powerful than AI or anyone out there that is trying to distract you or make you believe that you're less. You have the power as a creator to change the entire universe within your heart, and you can do it in a moment. And the more you sink in and lean into that aspect of you, the more free you are. And then you change the entire system around us. You wake up the system. So instead of being distracted by divide and conquer, I would invite you to go back into your biggest, most potent part, your divine presence, and live center stage from that in pure connection. And that will release the shadow and the programming and the manipulation from your field, but also the collective. So if you want to make an impact in the world, I would say it's not about going onto social media and posting. It's about going inside yourself and disconnecting from divide and conquer. Divide and conquer is a big game because energy goes. Well, if you focus on an organization or a person that you believe is damaging the world, you are cleaning that person's field and making that person more powerful. So my recommendation would be to know, to be fully aware what that person's doing, and then create a new system, create a new way of connecting to yourself and new systems, which are brand new and higher vibration. This way, the systems which are not creation will collapse because creation is the supreme intelligence. It's God, the God particle, the God code within you, whatever you want to call it. And that part of you cannot be controlled. So I would invite you to remember and keep intention every hour of you to do it, remembering that you are the supreme intelligence, that you are God creation, you are an embodiment of God, and you have that power in your heart, and that is all around you. So it's in everything. It's in the plants, it's in the forest, it's in the sun, it's in the water, it's in the elements. This supreme intelligence is everywhere around us. So I would invite you to connect more with that aspect and then disconnect from the distractions and disconnect from the wasting time and go back to your true self. Remember. And to the best and easiest way to remember is by going into nature, because that's where it's potent. Or the animal kingdom. That is the ones who are the vessel, the pure vessel. So I invite you to be the pure vessel of the supreme intelligence, the Holy Grail. Remember. And this is what I'm going to be working with, bringing in this webinar, Divine Presence. So I invite you to be part of this sacred webinar because you are sacred and you deserve it. And it's making space for that part of you to embody and to be alive within your life. Thank you for being on this journey with me and everyone in the group. And you're making an impact in all our lives. Thank you. We're doing this for future generations. We're doing it for our ancestors. We're doing it for the collective. And we're doing it first for ourselves. So I invite you to be part of this webinar. Thank you.